Hello and welcome to Paul's Spare Time. It's all about the Jeffersons. It's time for another nickel box hunt. Hopefully this one is better than last week's. Last week's we only had 9 finds, but we're going to be hunting nickels every week and doing a video because it is our favorite coin to hunt. And there are so many finds. Hudson and I started with pennies and advanced to nickels, so we're going to be looking for Jeffersons. We may run into some other stuff though. Let me share our score sheet with you. This is a score sheet and what we look for when we hunt nickels. You can also, there's several varieties you can look for. I'm really not focusing on that in the hunts yet, but I will be doing that at some point. But we're looking for key date nickels that we assigned a point value of 20 apiece. The key dates are at the bottom. They are rare. Liberty V nickels, 20 points apiece. Those are the ones that were made before the Buffalo nickel, which we give 10 cents. They're 10 points apiece. War nickels are 7 points apiece. They are 42, 43, 44, and 45, at least part of 1942. And they have 35% silver in them. Semi-key dates, rare but not as rare as key. Proofs, 1938 and 39 Jefferson nickels, 1940 Jefferson nickels, 1950 Jefferson nickels, any foreign nickel, and then any miscellaneous that I may have forgotten about. So that's what we will be looking for. I've got my camera right in front of my face, so I'll go over here and say, hey! Paul's got to put a lot of light and scope on this to be able to see it because I don't have old eagle eyes here. But I'm going to get started. I have a box right here of nickels. They are from our bank. They've got the holes in the back. I can tell they are circulated. My eyes aren't good enough to tell me if there's any enders down there, so we're going to open this up and see if there's any enders on the top. And then we'll get started. Nickels are a lot of fun, and as you can see, nickels are $100 a box. We usually average 10 to 20 finds, so if you keep 20 nickels out of a box, that's $1. Pretty inexpensive hobby. Looking here quickly for anything like a Buffalo ender, V-nickel ender proof. I do see some newer looking, a few newer looking, but I also see some older ones, but I'm not seeing anything ender-wise, so I'm going to get started and I'll be back with the first find. Alright, I am in roll 3 and I just got my first find, and it is an oldie. 1939. One of the coins Hudson and I have yet to find in our book that we've been working on for over a year is a 1939D. A 39D and a 39S are both key dates. So if this is a 39D or S, it's a 20 pointer and a key date. Boy, that would be nice. Wah, wah. Still a good coin, a 39p. That will be a 3-pointer for a coin in the 30s. So I'll be back with the next find. Nice to find a 30s anytime. Alright, roll 5. We've got our next find. It's a 1956. And it is a 56D. I forgot to mention on the 39p, the mintage is 120 million. The 56D, the mintage is 67 million. 2 finds, 5 rolls. Let's keep it going. Very next roll, roll 6. We've got a 1949. A 1949S would be a semi-key date. Let us see. Oh, 49D. So close. 1949D. 36.4 million minted. We don't have that one in our book. Alright, that is our, what is that, our third find? 3 finds, 6 rolls. Like that ratio. Alright, roll 14. It's been a while, but I have a 1940 Another oldie. Let's see if we have a mint mark. We do not. It is a well-worn 1940p. Another 2-pointer. We will take it. That's our fourth find. 14 rolls, 4 finds. Very next roll, roll 15. We've got a 1958. A 58 D. Guess I forgot to share the mintage on the last one with you. But a 58D is 168 million. We had a 1940p in the last coin, and a 40p is 176 million. Alright, I think that's find 6. Is that find 6? I think it's find 6 in 15 rolls. Find 5. We'll take it. Alright, roll 17. We do have find number 6. It's a 1954. And we have a D mint mark, a 54D. The mintage of a 54D is 117 million. 6 finds. Let's keep it going. Well, well, well. Same roll, and something I don't find a lot of. We can get it to focus, which we might not be able to do. Let's put it under the scope. It is a foreign. It's a Canadian nickel, I do believe. Let's see, the Biva. Oh, Canada. 1965. An older one. That'll be a 2-pointer. That is find number 7, I believe. Well, very next roll, I thought we'd look at this one together. You always look at the edges. One thing you notice about the edges of nickels, they're usually not reeded. And that one's reeded. So we got something a little different here. Another foreign. What do we have? It looks like it's Mexican. No, Deutsch. Deutschreich. German, perhaps? Why won't my camera focus? I don't know. I've never found one of these before. Deutschreich. 10. Whoa, look at the year. 1936. Whoa. I'm going to use my Coinoscope app, and I will be back and let you know exactly what this is. All right. Coinoscope is an app on your cell phone that if you don't have, you should get. You take a picture of the coin, tells you what it is. This is from Germany, as expected. Minted 1924 to 1936, made out of aluminum bronze, and it is 10 Reichspfennig, so like 10 cents. So we've got a, I guess it's like the equivalent of a German dime. Very cool. I have never seen that before. So, we'll take it. Another foreign. I'll be back with the next find. Alright, roll 21. We've got another find. We've got a 1957. D. A 57D has a mintage of 136 million. That is our 9th find, matching last week's hunt already in roll 21. Let's go. All right, roll 23. We've got double digits. We've got our 10th find. We've got a 1957 D. A 57D. I think we already found one of those tonight. But the mintage is 136 million. So 10 finds, 23 rolls. Let's keep it going. Can we get to 20 finds? Roll 24, find number 11, 1957. Must have been a good year. I can't vouch for that one. Wasn't around quite yet. 57D again, 136 million vintage. I don't have to look it up this time. Well worn. Another good find. We will take it. Same roll, roll 24. I haven't even updated the board. 1955. A 1955 P is a semi-key date. A 1955 P would be a very nice. We don't find a lot of 1955s. Can it be? Semi-key date. Oh, it's a D. 1955D. Let's see, a 55D only has 74 million mintage. But that is find 12. Oh, we're having a good box. Still in roll, no, I'm sorry, we're in roll 25. We've got another 1957. Lucky 13th find of the box. Another 57D. Still 136 million. They don't know that we're going to find all 136 million, but I'll take as many as we can find. 13 finds, almost halfway through the box. Okay, well, frequently when hunting nickels, like usually, one half of the box or the other is a lot better. We had a good first half of this box as far as number of finds. And this is the first roll of the second half, and we've got a 1956 here. This is roll 26. Let's see what mint mark we've got. We've got a 56P, and a 56P has a mintage of only 35 million. We will take it. 14 finds. 14 finds, 26 rolls. Okay, it's been a few rolls. Roll 30, we have our 15th find, a 1958. A 1958 D. 58D has a mintage of 168 million. Let's keep it going. Roll 32. Roll 32. We have our 16th find. The 50s continue. A 1956 D. I think we've already done this. But the 56D, 67 million minted. 16 finds. Roll 34, and we're back in the 40s. And from the patina of this coin, at first, I really thought we were going to have a war nickel. It's got that slight green tinge to it, but it's a 1946. So it is not going to be a, I said V nickel, a war nickel. It's not going to be a war nickel, but it is a 46D, and a 46D has a mintage of 45 million. So good find, and our 17th find. Well, this doesn't happen very often. Very next coin, still in roll 34, we've got a 1941. We're all around those war nickel dates. We're just not quite hitting it. Let's see. We've got a 41P. A 41P, which has a mintage of 203 million. That's not the only one out there, but we'll love us a little 1941. And that is our 18th find through 34 rolls. We're still in the 34th roll. Roll 36. Roll 36. And we have our 19th find. 1954. 1954. A 54D. And a 54D has 117 million minute. One more find for 20. Oh my God. Not only did we just find our 20th find in the same roll, still roll 36, we found something I've only found a few of ever, and Hudson's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go crazy. Do you see it? Oh my gosh. Our score just went up, and this just went to epic box proportion. I found two of these on Coinsomniacs on Wednesday nights before. I can tell you this, there's no spot for this one in the Jeffersons book. You know what that is right there? Oh my gosh. What's the V stand for? Silver! Although, there ain't silver in it. Oh my gosh. We just found a V-nickel. We just found a V-nickel. A 1904 V-nickel. It's the nickel that was minted before the Buffalo nickel. I think I found 3 ever. This would be my 4th. Hudson has found, I think, 2. 1 or 2. Oh my gosh. 1904 V-nickel. Wow. I've done, between Hudson and I, we've searched like 110 nickel boxes. And this is like our 5th or 6th one of these that we have ever found. Oh my gosh, and it's in good shape. It is in good shape. Whew. I got goosebumps. I'm shaking a little bit. That is a 20-pointer. That is a 20-pointer. It is our 20th find of the night. And I just found a V-nickel. Roll 36. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't curse. If I did, I apologize to anyone. Oh my gosh. A V-nickel. If Hudson was here, he would tell us that's 118 years old. Whew. Well, that's going in a flip. Found on January 17th, 2022, 11:51 p.m. A V-nickel. 20th find of the night. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh. That makes me very, very happy. Alright, it had been a couple rolls, but after a V-nickel, I guess that's okay. This could get better. I've got another 1939. Hudson and I need a 39D for our book. 39D and 39S are key dates. One of these days. 39P. Wait a minute. Is that an S over there? I may see an S mint mark. I may see an S mint mark. I don't know. We're going to have to do a little zoom. Going to have to do a little zoom. I might be making myself try to see an S mint mark. Maybe. That's an S mint mark. That's an S mint mark. That's a 39S. That's a key date. That is a 39S key date. That is a 39S key date, 20-point nickel. I'm going to blow that up. I'll be back in a minute. Holy smokes. All right. After further reflection and consultation of some resources, it's a 39p. It sure looks like there's an S there to the right of Monticello, but that is not where the mint mark was in 39. It was higher than the base, so that is not going to be a 39S key date, unfortunately. Still a 39p, still a cool coin. Got my heart going. Looks like there's something there, but it's not. As is, it'll just be our 21st find, and that's okay. Another 1939. Alright, I'm back for my panic attack on the possible 39S. In roll 41, we have a 1941. Our 22nd find, and it is an S. A 41S. And the mintage of a 41S is 43 million. We shall take it. I guess I forgot to hit the pause button, so you're still with me. 1954. The 1954 D. The 1954 D has a mintage of 117 million. That is find 23. Very next coin, still in roll 41, a 1953, a 1953D. 53D has a mintage of, I think it's 59 million. That is fine, number 24 in roll 41. Great box. All right, next roll, roll 42. We've got a 1959. A 1959 in really good shape. A 59D. Pretty sharp 59D. 1959D has a mintage of 160 million. 25 finds. Wow. All right, roll 43. We've got a 1952 that I dropped off the scope. A 52S. Couldn't the S have been that clear on the 39 I was looking at. 52S has a mintage of only 20,500,000. Nice, that'll go in our book. Find 26. Holy smokes. All right, in roll 46, we have a 1948. A 1948S would be a semi-key date. Too much to ask? Probably. I think it's just a 1948P. But we'll take it. That is our 27th find through 45 plus rolls. Alright, in our 47th roll, we have our 28th find. A 1956 D. 1956 D. Woo! Alright, back with the next find if we get blessed with another one. Alright, roll 48. We've got another 1950s, our 29th find of the box. 1956 D. I think we've already looked, and that's like 130 million minutes, but we will take it. Can we find one more for 30 finds? Roll 48, and there it is, our 30th find. 1959, just squeaking into the 50s. A 59D. The 59D has 160 million minutes. 30 finds. Goodness gracious. And the only thing better than 30 finds is 31, and it's another 1959. Same roll. A 59D as well. 31 finds with 2.5 rolls to go. Wow, what a box. What a box. I guess it had to end sometime. Last 2 rolls didn't have anything in it, but 2 in the 30s, 6 in the 40s, 20 in the 50s. Really cool German 10-cent piece from 1936. Which would have made it a great hunt by itself. Canadian nickel, the Biva from 65, and the star of the show, the 1904 V nickel, only the 3rd or 4th one I have ever found, and it is in pretty good shape. What a hunt. This video is a lot longer than I planned on it being, but what you gonna do? Hope you loved it. I'll be back in a second with the updates to the book, and we will call this a video. Alright, wow, what a box. Alright, we've got a 1940 for our book. We've got a 41S for our book. We upgraded our 39P. We have a 46D for our book. We have a 49D for our book. We have a 52S for our book. We have an upgraded 53D, an upgraded 54D. We have a 55D for our book. A 56P, a 56D, an upgraded 57D, a 59P, and an upgraded 58D. So we made a lot of progress on our book tonight. Guess that's going to happen when you have 31 finds. So I will wrap it up there. You can't see me very good because I've got like lights in the way. There we go. What a fun hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you Wednesday on Coinsomniacs and next week on All About the Jeffersons when Paul has more spare time.